Today discussing about a topic software testing. The software testing means verification and validation. That is a software testing widely used technology because it's compulsory to test on each and every software before deployment. Okay. Um, that is verification means non-executable process. That is documents, design, code, and programming in order to check software has been built according. So requirements are met. That is the verification. Validation means the executable process. So that is the dynamic mechanism. So why it's software testing important means identifies the defect yearly, improve the product quality, increase the customer trust and certification, and defects security vulnerabilities. So there is a help with the scalability also. Okay. So there is a software testing important concept. Then who does this testing means the software tester, software developer, project manager, or the end user also. So the when to start testing means the yearly stage and every phase of SDLC. So software SDLC means software development life cycle, the waterfall model, agile model. So many types of is there. So and the requirement space also, and the design phase and testing phase. So one types of software testing. Types of software testing. The first one, static testing and dynamic testing. Static testing means the verification testing, that is non-execution testing, is a type of software testing method that is without actually executing code of the software application. That is static testing. Okay. The next, dynamic testing. Dynamic testing means executable process. Dynamic testing that I analyze the dynamic behavior of the code. It includes the testing of the software for input values and output values are analyzed. Okay. So the static testing, next step, review, walkthrough, inspection. Okay. So types is there. The first one, reviews. The reviews means the technical specification of the software product are reviewed by the team or your peers to check whether the specification are correct for the project. The another one, walkthrough. Walkthrough means the skilled people or experienced or author of the product explains the product to the team and the scribe make note the review of the comments. Okay. Next, inspection. Inspection reviews means the informal review. All the documents are presented to every team member. They just review the document and give informal comments on the documents. Okay. That is the static testing. The benefits of static testing means yearly detection of defects, cost effective and easy to find defects, and increase development productivity, identify the coding errors. Okay. The next topic, white box testing. White box testing techniques which software internal structure, design, and coding are tested, verify input, output flow, and improve design, usability, and security. Okay. So in white box testing, coding is visible to tester. Okay. That is also called clear box testing, open box testing, and glass box testing. Okay. So this is the white box testing. That is category the path testing, the and another one loop testing, condition testing. Okay. So three category. And the first one, path testing. So path testing means test all the independent paths implies the suppose the path from main to function G. The first set the parameter and test if the program is correct in that particular path, and in the same way test all the other paths and fix the bugs. Okay. So this is for path testing. Next, loop testing. The loop testing means check the loops in the program to make sure the work correctly and efficiently. We will test the loops as well for and do while, and also check for the end condition if working correctly, if the size of the condition is enough, that's also loop testing. For example, we have 50,000 loops. Okay, so we cannot test the program manually for 50,000 loops cycle. Okay? So we will write a small program that helps for 50,000 cycles. That is for the example. Okay. The next condition testing. Condition testing means we have to find for both the conditions, which means that if the condition is accurate and else should be false and conversely. Okay. So this is for condition testing. And next topic, the black box testing. So black box testing means the functional testing. That is functional testing means that a black box testing, the functionality of software application are tested without having knowledge of internal code structure, implementation details, and the internal path. Black box testing mainly focus input and output of software application and entirely based on software requirements and specifications. It's also known as behavioral testing. Okay, so this functional testing and non-functional testing and regression testing. Okay, the black box testing, the three category: the functional testing and non-functional testing, and another one, the regression testing. Okay, so the functional testing means functional testing is intended to validate that an application does what is supposed to do. For example, functional test may test the application authentication mechanism to check that legitimate users can authenticate successfully while invalid login attempts are rejected. Common types of functional testing include sanity checks, integration testing, and system testing. Okay, so this is for functional testing. Another one, just wait 1 second. The functional testing, unit testing, integration testing, and system testing, and UAT. Okay. So unit testing already we will discuss the white box testing also, the data flow and branch coverage and the control flow statement and statement coverage. Okay. Unit testing means it's a level of software testing where the individual units components of the software are tested. The purpose to validate that each unit of the software performs designed, basically unit testing mainly done by developers. Okay, and the smallest testable part of the software is tested by the developers. And next, integration testing. Integration testing means the incremental testing and non-incremental testing. The integration testing, the process interface between the two software units or modules. It focuses to determine the correctness of the interface. The purpose of integration testing is to expose faults in the interaction between the integrated units. Okay, that is incremental approach. Incremental approach means there is a strong relationship between the dependent modules. Suppose we take two or modules and verify the data flow between them in working fine. If it is, then we add more modules and test again. So that is the incremental approach. And Big Bang integration testing also is there. That is the simplest integration testing approach. The modules are combined and functionality is verified after the completion of individual module test. For example, suppose we have Flipkart application, we will perform the incremental integration testing and the flow of the application. The Flipkart login home, then go to search, then next cart and payment, finally login. The example process. And next, incremental integration testing is carried by other method, two method, top-down approach and a bottom-up approach. Okay. So top-down approach testing strategy deals with the process which higher level modules are tested with the lower level module until the successful completion testing of all modules. Okay. And bottom method means the testing strategy deals with the process which low-level modules are tested with the high-level modules until successful completion of the testing of all the modules. Okay, the two category. The non-incremental integration testing, that is on Big Bang method, UAT also is there. UAT means alpha testing, beta testing. Okay. User acceptance testing means the alpha testing, the last one. Alpha testing, beta testing, and the operation accepted testing. Alpha testing means that conducted developer sites and the controlled environment by the end user of the software. Beta testing means conducted one or more customer sites by the end of the user of the software. The beta test is live application of the software in the environment cannot be controlled by the developer. Okay. So this is for example for beta testing. And system testing, there's so many examples there. The first one, smoke testing, sanity testing, exploratory testing, and regression testing also is there. So the first one we will discuss smoke testing. The smoke testing means the build verification testing or build acceptance testing as a type of one of the system testing. That is, development process to ensure that the most critical functions of the software application working correctly. It is used to quickly identify and fix any major issues with the software before more detailed testing the performance. Okay, that is smoke testing. And another one, sanity testing. Sanity testing is quickly evaluate whether the basic functionality of the new software build is working correctly or it is subject of regression testing. And the next, ad hoc testing, the similar exploratory testing. Exploratory testing means creating informal software test and not based on formal test plans or test case. Okay, testers may be learning software as they test it. Okay, the mostly conduct the experience the informal software test. Okay, not based on formal test. That is exploratory testing. Ad hoc testing means similar to exploratory testing, but often taken to mean that the tester has significant understanding the software before testing. Okay, so this is for overall functional testing. Next, non-functional testing. So non-functional testing means evaluate how well the application performs its core function. Example, test include the performance, usability, scalability, and security testing. The performance testing means the type of the software testing, the focus on the evaluate the performance and scalability of your system or application. Performance testing aids to identify the bottlenecks, measure the system performance under various loads and conditions, ensure the system can handle the expected number of users or transactions. So the performance, the quality check. Okay, quality failure means the product failure. Okay, that is the main important. So performance testing, the load testing, test testing, spike testing, endurance testing, and scalability testing also is there. Load testing means a similar to the real world load of the system. See how it's the performance under the stress. It helps to identify the bottlenecks and determine the maximum number of user. Suppose for example for Flipkart means the maximum user load 10,000, 15,000. The mostly conduct the performance testing the JMeter and another one HP load one. Okay, that is the main important tools. Another one is test testing. The test testing type of the load testing, but high load above normal usage level. It helps to identify the breaking point of the system, any potential issue that may occur under heavy load condition. Okay, so that is test testing. Spike testing means that is it helps identify the issues many occur may occur when the system suddenly hit with a high number of requests. It tests the product reaction to sudden large spikes in the load generated by user. That means a particular transaction we are given to maximum user. Okay, so the checking the point particular transaction it's working properly or not. That's also checking. Okay. That is spec testing. So testing means one of the load testing. It helps identify any issues that may occur after prolonged uses of the system. Endurance testing means similar with soap testing, but it focuses on the long-term behavior of the system under the constant load. It performed ensure the software can handle expected load over the long period. Okay. So last one, scalability testing. The scalability testing means the software application effectiveness is determined by the scaling that support the increase in user load. It helps the planning capacity additions to your software system. Okay. Security testing means that one of the security testing, the identify the vulnerabilities and potential threats and to ensure that the system protected against unauthorized access, data breaches, and other security related issues. Okay, that is security testing. That is vulnerable scanning, security scanning, and the penetration scanning, which is that. The vulnerability testing means perform the help of the automated software to scan the system to detect the vulnerabilities. And the security scanning identify the network system weakness, later then provide the solution for reducing the defects or risk. Okay. So next penetration testing also same like this simulation of the attacks from the malicious hacker. It includes the analysis of the particular system, examine the potential vulnerabilities from malicious hacker who attempts to hack the system. Okay. For security testing, last one UAT. UAT also is the compatible testing. That means UAT usability testing, the generally practice of the testing is how we see the design to use on group reference getting user. Several tests the perform of the product before deploying it. Okay, we need to collect quantity and the quantity data and satisfy the customer needs the vendor product. The proper final report is mentioning the changes occurred in the product. Okay. So another one, compatibility testing. Compatibility testing means the test aims that to check the developed software application functionality on various software, hardware, platform, networks, and browser, etc. Okay. So this is for overall non-functional testing type. So we have already discussed the white box and the black box. Another one, the gray box testing also is there. It's software testing, one of the method. The combination of black box testing and white box testing. That's all. Okay. So thank you.